Paano nga ba nadiskubre yung mga elemento or elements na mayroon sa universe? Alamin po natin yan sa videong ito. Good day everyone! Welcome to Sir Fox Learning Channel. Today, we will discuss physical science. Since it's already second semester, our subject is physical science. At kung ikaw ay distance learner na grade 11 or 12 or senior high school, mayroon kang subject na physical science, nasa right video ka. Tara, samahan mo akong panuorin ang video ito. Happy learning, everyone! Ito pong video na to ay preliminary lesson for physical science for the second semester. At sana po ay makatulong po ito bilang paghahanda sa mga lessons po natin for the whole semester. Our learning target for this video, for this lesson, is to give evidence and explain the formation of the light elements in the Big Bang theory. That's the Big Bang. Now, our subject is how the elements found in the universe were formed. So, paano nga ba na-discover sa universe yung mga elements na ito? At paano ang mga elements na to nabuo? Alamin po natin yan as we go along with this video. Excited ka na ba? Huwag kang iidlip. Just focus watching this video. According to Big Bang theory, ang Big Bang theory kasi, ito yung pinaka-known theory of the origin of the universe. So ito po yung pinaka-best na theory sa science, ha? Kasi syempre, pag sinabing origin of the universe, sa earth science, pwedeng yan ay ikaw ay evolutionist o di kaya creationist. Syempre ako, bagamat itinuturo ko ito sa inyo, I do believe the theory of creation. That there is God who created everything. No one else can do it but Him. But sa science, ito yung pinaka-known na theory nila pagdating sa creation, the Big Bang theory. So for Big Bang, the universe begins around 13.7 billion years ago. The universe begins as the size of a single atom. So, size of a single atom, gaano ba kaliit yung atom? Basically, cannot be seen by our naked eye. So, sabi po ni Big Bang, ang universe nagsimula sa ganung kaliit. And the universe began as a violent expansion that all matter and space were created from a single point of pure energy in an instant. Ang sabi po kasi ni Big Bang, there was an atom-like particle, and that atom-like particle was heated by a cosmos. And that cosmos tends to expand that atom-like particle. The cosmos was an energetic particle na naging dahilan bakit nagkaroon ng expansion. Now, nung na-hit ni Cosmos yung atom-like particle, After 3 minutes, sabi po ni Big Bang, the universe has grown from the size of an atom to larger than the size of grapefruit. Dinahit na ni Cosmos si atom-like particle. Yung hindi makita na gatuldok. Hindi nga gatuldok, mas malaki pa tuldok eh. Nung nahit ng energy, nag-expand. And as it expands, after 3 minutes, yung ganong kaliit, naging sinlaki ng grapefruit. Siyempre, nag-compute pa sila. Isa na po dyan sa nag-compute. Paano nangyari yon? Ay si Albert Einstein. Ginamitan niya ng kanyang known equation na energy is equals to mass times the speed of light. E is energy, M is mass, and C is speed of light na mayroong corresponding value po yan. Okay? Okay. I am thinking to have a pointer. I think it's too late. Kaya no need na. Ito na lang. So sabi po ni Albert Einstein, energy flows into matter. Yung energy, si cosmos flows into matter and by using that equation, he proves that nasabi niya, this basically says that like snowflakes freezing, energy forms matter into clumps that today we call protons, neutrons, and electrons. So from that expansion, the energy which tends the grapefruit-like or the atom-like particle expand. So nagkaroon na ngayon ng mga formations of sabi ni Albert Einstein, forms of matter into clumps that lately tinawag po na protons, neutrons, and electrons. These parts later form into atoms. So ito po yun. So habang nag-expand itong atom-like particle, after 3 minutes, unti-unting nakitaan sila ng mga maliliit na particles. Na ang tawag nila before is just a energy forms matter into clumps. Now, after several 100,000 years, basically around 300,000 years, first atoms was formed. Atoms formed specifically the light atoms, hydrogen and helium, and its isotopes with a small amount of helium. So this was the first atom formation around 300 years after the Big Bang expansion. So the early universe was about 75% hydrogen and 25% helium, though it's still almost the same as of today. Here, the samples or the illustrations of the light atoms, which was the first atoms na nabuo, light atoms, you have here proton, neutron, and electron. Neutrons and protons are held together in the nucleus, like what is illustrated here, by the strong force which has to overcome the electrical repulsion of the two positive charged protons in helium. And in more complex atoms too, electrons are held around the atom by electrical attraction between negative and positive charges of the protons and in the nucleus. After Big Bang, around 200 to 4 million years, first star and galaxy formed. So, pagkatapos po ng Big Bang, around 200 to 300 million years. And then, around 4.6 billion years ago, solar system has formed or was formed. Though there was a misconceptions. Do you know these misconceptions about Big Bang? Personally, I was also confused about this. Kasi basically, ang turo before there about Big Bang is nagkaroon ng explosion. 'Di ba? Nagkaroon ng explosion. Kaya nga Big Bang nag-explode. But then later on as studies came out, there was no explosion happened. But there was a continuous expansion. Instead of explosion, ang nangyari is expansion. And that expansion is continuous. Sabi sa pag-aaral, rather than imagining a balloon popping and releasing its contents, just imagine a balloon expanding and infinitesimally small balloon expanding to a size of our current universe. Ganun daw yung nangyari. Hindi talaga nag-explode, kundi nag-expand na nag-expand na nag-expand hanggang sa lumaki na katulad ng universe kung saan nandun yung Earth. We tend to image the singularity as a little fireball appearing somewhere in space. Space began inside of the singularity. Prior to the singularity, nothing existed. Not space, time, matter, or energy, and nothing. So, sa Big Bang timeline included the label and color, what happened, and when it's event thing. So, sa Big Bang, there was an energy called cosmos who hit the atom-like particle, forms into matter, matter into clumps, and later on, natagpuan yung proton, neutron, yung mga particles in the expansion. And the first atoms which was formed was hydrogen and helium, the light atoms. Star and galaxies, our solar system, sun, and all planets and Earth, according to Big Bang. That's his idea. So ano ba yung mga evidences ni Big Bang? Bakit ipinaglalaban niya na ganun talaga yung nangyari? Nagkaroon ng expansion. Ano yung mga evidences niya? Ito yung mga evidences niya. First, the universal expansion and Hubble's law. Second, the 3-degree background radiation. Third, quasars. Fourth, radioactive decay. Fifth, stellar formation and evolution. And sixth, speed of light and stellar distances. So ito po yung mga evidences na ginagamit ni Big Bang in the origin of the universe, in which elements were formed, atoms were formed. Sabi po ni Universal Expansion and Hubble's Law ni Edwin Hubble, he observed the majority of galaxies are moving away from us and each other. Kaya, instead na nagkaroon ng explosion, naniniwala siya na nagkaroon ng expansion because of that movement away from us of every heavenly bodies of galaxies in the universe. Ang sabi niya, the farther, the faster they move. Kaya may tinatawag na redshift. Ibig sabihin, pag nagkaroon na ng redshift, ibig sabihin that satellite or heavenly body is far from the Earth, from the observer. Another evidence ni Big Bang is the background radiation. For example daw, yung noise radiation, which is static, in which evenly spread across space. So, di ba yung noise, ang pag-spread niya is ay yung noise is ang tunog niya is pa-spread out. Hindi nan pa tiklop, pa-spread out. Kaya isa siya sa mga ginamit na ebidensya ni Big Bang sa kanyang expansion. 'Di ba pag nag-spread parang nag-expand? Like sa ini-illustrate dito sa picture na to. Okay? The amount of radiation match predictions. COBE satellite confirmed for the entire universe that noise radiation is evenly spread. Even the law of conservation of energy na sinasabi na energy can neither be created nor destroyed, in which energy remains constant over time. The quasars are another evidence ni Big Bang. Quasars are super large or solar system size galactic cores that put out more light than whole galaxies. Tinatayang, sabi po sa pag-aral na ito po ay matatagpuan, makikita 10 to negative 15 billion light years away and found nowhere else or nothing exists past them. Radioactive decay. Yung mga radiometric dating, nagbibigay din po sila ng age of items from the decay of radioactive materials found within the object. For instance, moon rocks have been dated and found to be older than Earth, which gives us an estimated time that Earth and Moon formed. So yung mga radioactive materials by radioactive dating ay o yung mga materials na natatagpuan sa pamamagitan po ng radioactive dating or decay, nalalaman kung gaano nakatanda yung material na yan at kung gaano nakatanda yung material na yan, that shows na gano'n na rin katanda yung Earth. Kasi hindi naman mag-i-exist yung material na yan dito sa space ng Earth kung wala pa yung Earth during that time. O, di ba? That's why, isa po ito sa mga evidences ni Big Bang about the origin of the universe. Stellar formation and evolution. So, dito po sa stellar formation and evolution, mostly we observe the life cycles of stars across the universe using tools such as satellites and telescopes. We view stars form, burn, and exploded. Like, ano yung pinapakita po dito sa picture. Speed of light and stellar distances. The speed of light is a universal constant. Sabi po ni Albert Einstein, 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meters per second or 300 kilometers per second squared. We observe stars millions, billions of light years away from us. A light year is the distance that light travels in 1 year. 1 light year, 1 year. The light we see today from the star is 500 light years away, is 500 years old. Take note for that. The farthest star away are 10 to negative 15 billion light years away. So that's the redshift, if I'm not mistaken. We have telescopes that can see farther, but isn't anything viewable. To sum it, to sum it up, ito po yung summary ng Big Bang Theory. Pinapakita po dito sa timeline ni Big Bang Theory. Ito po yung dito po nagsimula ang lahat. Paano ba nagsisimula ang lahat? 'Di ba? Nagsisimula ang lahat sa isang bang. Big Bang. Sabi ni Big Bang eh. So si atom-like particle was heated by cosmos. Sabi dito, the cosmos goes through a superfast inflation. Nung na-heat niya si atom-like particle. And that atom-like particle expand and expand and expand and expand to a size of an atom, of a grapefruit in tiny fraction of second. So that was after 3 seconds. Uh, After 10 to negative 43 seconds rather. So 10 to negative 32 seconds, pag sinabing negative 43, ibig sabihin below 1 second pa. Ibig sabihin ganun kabilis. Super fast nga eh. Super fast. So nagkaroon ng post-inflation. The universe is a seething hot soap of electrons, quarks, and other particles. Ito na yung sinasabi dito na habang nag-expand, nakita nila yung mga quarks and other particles. Tapos 10 to negative 6 seconds, nagkaroon ng rapid cooling pero still mainit pa din. At dito nakita nila yung mga cosmos na nagpi-permit ng quarks to clump into protons and neutrons. At alam nyo ba, pagkatapos ng 3 minutes, dito, totally nakita na talaga na mayroon ng mga charges na electron, proton, that shines the universe in super hot fog. But after 300,000 years, electrons combines with protons. So, pagkatapos ng 3,000 years, na-attract si electron kay proton. Sabi ni electron, ang pogi mo pala. Gusto na kita. Kaya, nag-combine sila to form the light atom, which was hydrogen and helium. So, kailan po yan? 3,000 years ago after the expansion. And around 1 billion years after the expansion, gravity makes hydrogen and helium coalesce to form a giant clouds that will become galaxies and smaller clumps of gas which collapse to form the first star. And after 15 billion years, as galaxies cluster together under gravity, the first star die and spew heavy elements into space, and this will eventually form into new stars and planets. When the stars die, sabi po ni Big Bang, so ito yung dahilan bakit nagkaroon ng mga heavy elements na naging star din in the long run. So, yan yung sabi ni Big Bang sa kanyang teorya about the origin of the universe, kung paano nabuo yung mga elemento. So, during the expansion, after 3 minutes, nagkaroon ng mga particles, and after 300,000 years, yung mga particles saka lang nila naisip, attracted pala tayo sa isa't isa. Kaya, na-attract si electron kay proton, at nung na-attract si electron kay proton, nag-combine sila, at dahil doon sa attraction na yun, at nag-combine sila, nakabuo sila ng light atoms, si hydrogen at si helium. Sabi po dito, we are pretty sure everything has a beginning. Definitely yes. Everything has a beginning. So kung paano man nagsimula, ikaw na po, it's up to you to think. Kanino ba ako maniniwala? Kay Big Bang o kay creation theory? Kay evolutionist o kay creation theory? Parang ito, na-discuss ko na to sa sa life science. Si egg at saka si hen. Sino ba yung nauna? Si hen o si egg? Si egg o si hen? Ang sigurado, may beginning at for sure, meron ding end. Kaya dito ko na po ini-end ang video ito. Maraming salamat sa panunood. Happy learning, everyone. Isa na namang napaka-importanteng kaalaman ang inyong natutunan sa channel na ito. Sana nga po ay nakatulong po ito sa ating mga distance learners. Marami pong salamat sa panunood, at kung ikaw ay bago sa channel na ito, huwag mong kalimutang mag-subscribe at i-hit ang notification bell all para maging updated ka sa mga susunod ko pong video lessons. So, video lessons ng Math 8, ng Physical Science for the semester, at may bonus pa, General Chemistry. Soon, dito po sa video na to, Sir Fox Learning Channel. Maraming pong salamat. Happy learning, everyone. Thank you.